Fucking dumb baby, dumb bitch ass baby. Fucking dumb baby, dumb bitch ass baby. I'll kick you in the fucking baby face.
What's going on, everybody? I hope everyone's having a fantastic evening, afternoon, pre-noon, no matter where you are in the world. I'm Hassan Piker, and this is the HASAN broadcast coming to you live from sunny California, Los Angeles, folks. We're live and alive, and I hope all the boys, girls, and MBs are having a fantastic one because today's a beautiful day. Today's a wonderful day. The day is hump day. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, and MBs, is hump day. Yeah, this is the part of the broadcast where I tell you about my personal news about what's going on in the world of Hassan Piker in between the time period where I press the stop streaming button and press the start streaming button. So help me God, that's what I'm gonna do. And honestly, not much has taken place in my life, just hanging out with the family as always. I did watch Eddington last night. Obviously, I'm going to be talking about that. It was a very, very unique experience. Let's just say, okay, I did it. I finally did it. I watched Eddington, and it is crazy. Okay, it was crazy. Well, first of all, I just want to get started by saying that we are. I'm coming to you live from stolen land. Okay, stolen indigenous land, and I must do a land acknowledgement, and I must rebuke my whiteness as well and my white privilege in general. I cannot be an anti-racist. I am not an anti-racist yet. I will become an anti-racist one day, but my goal is to at least become white skeptic in the beginning. Ari Aster, don't miss. No, it was fucking awesome. It was so good. And I lived through it. So it was just like strange. It was so strange experiencing like things that I was actively seeing happen in American political discourse and things that I was trying to pull people away from to the best of my ability to, like, you know, have a more healthy trajectory for the youth that were getting captivated for one reason or another throughout like the BLM protests and things of that nature throughout COVID. Where they were just like kind of low-key losing their minds a little bit and going a little crazy. It was not ham-fisted. It was not. I don't think it was ham-fisted at all. Also, I think one of the hidden undertones of the Ari Aster flick was how much smoke he actually had for like at least the indigenous populations that low-key participate in this structure, like at least like the tribal leaders who absolutely play a formative role in like the continuation of corruption, while simultaneously using like the environmental concerns as a mechanism for capital. I thought that was also kind of interesting. He had smoke for everybody. He has smoke for every single person involved in American politics, in American day-to-day existence. There was not like, I can't even think of a single person that was like good. Everyone was just truly maxed out on being a silly, cynical, self-interested, totally performative, annoying psychopath. Did you think Austin Butler was hot? No. I think he freaks me the fuck out. He is like the true personification of a Yakubian devil, and I think he plays that role of a cult leader so perfectly for that reason. But he genuinely freaks me out. Like there is just something there that like he makes me so uneasy, which makes him a great actor, especially for a role such as that one. I think it's just like the soulless eyes. I love Emma Stone's horrifying trauma art. Emma Stone was great too. I mean, it was a comedy, right? Like, I don't know what it would be considered. I don't know what Ari Aster billed this as, but it was like a thriller, but also a comedy. It's like a dark Western. It's definitely a Western for sure. Like it fulfills the format of a Western, but then it's like an incredibly dark comedy as well. But yeah, it's great. It's fantastic. Incredible movie. I loved it. It felt like a movie that was made for me and this community for sure. Like almost entirely. I got to mention in the Jacksepticeye stream. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go, fam. How much did you have to pay him? Jacksepticeye? So much. So much monies. So much monies. Let's take a look at what that was about.
This is the Order of Lenin. It is an honor of the greatest magnitude, given along with the title of Hero of Socialism to only the finest workers.
Hero of Socialism?
Awarded to me in recognition
Hassan
of
Piker?
contributions to society.
Yeah, that's right. I wish I got Order of Lenin badge, bro. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh my God. Upholding the immortal science of Marxist-Leninism. Other content creators are so thrown off by how random and political MGS is. Fucking normies. Dude, that's so funny that like, are people playing Metal Gear Solid for the first time ever? Or are they playing it as an older individual and therefore have a better understanding of how political it actually was? Because that's like, Metal Gear Solid is good because it's politics. There's never, like, the entire world is politics. Hideo Kojima is an incredibly political person. He is a massive Ameriboo, loves American cinema, and he loves global affairs, global politics. Like, every part of Metal Gear Solid is built on this idea that, like, capitalism and imperialism go hand in hand and they're destroying the planet. Metal Gear Solid 3 especially is like a perfect depiction of the things that were taking place during the Cold War, like in a fantasy universe for sure, but I actually skipped the long cutscene. That's crazy. To be fair, I didn't understand the underlying politics when I played for the first time when I was 13. It was only after I read more into it and I realized the message. Most people are coming around barely. So like when people, let's say most people our age encountered like Metal Gear Solid in their adult lives, right? The Metal Gear Solid that they encounter was like what, 4 or 5 or whatever. Even then, it's all about private military contractors and like how much like the profit incentive has actually seeped into warfare and how that has changed society for the worse. Like these guys are all PMCs, like they're all mercenaries. They're PMCs. They're fighting at the behest of mega corporations, or at least like those who are in shadowy back rooms wheeling and dealing to improve their profit margins. Is all about forever wars, resource extraction. Yeah, Metal Gear Solid 4's main plot is someone trying to take control of AI to launch nukes. And also, I mean, you got Metal Gear itself is like the most Japanese way to basically do a nuke equivalent, right? That's what Metal Gear is. It's just like a personified version of a nuke. It's a nuke mech. It's a mech nuke. It's supposed to be a stand-in for nuclear weapons and nuclear arms proliferation. Metal Gear 4 literally mentions the war economy and how detrimental it is. It's not even personified. The original Metal Gear were autonomous nuke platforms. No, I know. I'm saying, like, even if you don't see it, even if you look at it and you go, oh, that's like a mech. That's not a nuke. That's a mech. Like, and you don't fully understand it. Like, it's a stand-in for what is a world-ending weapon, which is what a nuke is. And it's not exactly subtle. It's never really been subtle. So Metal Gear Solid is Gundam, but with more politics. Okay, first of all, Gundam is the maximum amount of politics. The original Gundam was created by a straight up Japanese communist, and all mecha anime is the most political anime you can find out there. Good and bad, but usually all mecha anime is political. It's expressly political. And I say this as someone who's not like, who doesn't really fuck with mecha anime that much, with the exception of Attack on Titan, which is a flesh mecha. Why does everything have to be political? I just want a game. I mean, you can enjoy it, and that's also perfectly fine. That's what art is. Art is, you can consume art whichever way you want to, right? You can do that. You can consume art however you want to consume it. Maybe you just want to watch it and feel good. Maybe you want to play this game and do cool espionage shit. Or maybe you want to understand what the art direction was for the person who made this work and what their worldview looked like and how they tried to describe that worldview to you. But yes, especially as it pertains to Metal Gear Solid, it's incredibly political. The entire thing is describing Hideo Kojima's worldview. Snake can nut. He nuts in Otacon all the time. Otacon, it's time for your daily dose of nut. My snake is solid. Otacon, things that you're saying in my ear is making my snake solid. Snake? 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 Snake! Okay, all right. I'm done. Did you see a hater of yours who used to make TANKIE memes to shit on you? Now has created a GoFundMe asking for $85K because insurance kicked them off their parents' insurance? No, I have not, but please show me. Oh, this is the guy. dedicate hours a day making fun of communists on the internet. You're so poor in your capitalist country that this is the guy, the tanky guy. Dear followers, I'm currently struggling with my medical bills and I would deeply appreciate your support. If you would kindly share and retweet this as much as possible, it would mean the world to me. Every bit of help counts. With great Tankie Takes. I just feel bad, man. She literally complains about how she can't even find a basic service work while posting anti-Soviet propaganda. She probably coasts by wishing she was European and living in a social market economy. Tough luck. You're not getting that in the US by punching to your right. Unfortunately, America has a healthcare system that values profit over people. The insurance my father had that I was on at the time is refusing to pay for one of my stays at the hospitals, a total cost of $84,000. I struggle to find work. Many places won't hire me as they seem to think people are born fresh out of the womb with a retail experience. I'm trying my best to find some kind of stable income, but it's been incredibly difficult. I mean, this is sad as fuck, bro. It's sad as fuck. But it also goes back to what I always say, which is like, how are you going to advocate for capitalism without having any capital? You know what I mean? Like how? How do you just sit around and actively radicalize yourself to an anti-communist, anti-socialist framework in a country where like literal social democratic provisions are treated like a terrifying prospect by the powerful institutions that require maximalist profit driven, like maximum super profits. It's all they care about. And in this fucking incredibly reactionary environment, you have found yourself actively fighting against like people in the margins that have no say over the grand design of society. And you've singled them out to and made them your enemy when they just want what's best for you. It never makes sense to me that people do this. Like, I get why wealthy people do this. I get why super wealthy people will spend a good deal of money and a good deal of time making sure that there are propaganda initiatives that are out there actively getting other working class individuals to refuse to reckon with the shitty hand that they've been dealt, to assume that their conditions are actually good, to assume that like any alternative vision for how society could be developed is actually scary and bad. But I never understand how people themselves engage in this reactionary, anti-socialist, anti-communist perspective. It's so sad when people do this for free 99 is what I mean.